So as long as you have appropriate expectations, I think you can find your market. That's the amazing thing for this, is that we're right back into the point where, back in the 80s, where you could sell 50,000 units and be, really well off for the game that you made on your Apple II or your Atari 800, as I had. And lots of careers were built on that.
Actually, to speak to Todd's point earlier, we've just recently heard about some other companies too, and over in Asia and what have you, that hit $800 million in revenue a year. Never heard of any of these companies before at all. Right. So very much easy to go under the radar.
I saw a slot game on the iPhone today, which I'd never heard of today, that's making $40,000 a day. So, there you go. All right, so let's open up for questions. There's a microphone going around, so I think the gentleman in the red shirt there was first. You shouldn't be on a Star Trek episode, by the way.
It's a lighter shade of red, I believe.
Yeah.
Bill Dugan from Flip Turn Games. My question is about marketing. The conventional wisdom on iOS games is that if you are not featured in the Apple Store, then you are dead. There was a survey that was released by the World of Goo guys that suggested that they did a survey of a bunch of well-regarded indie game developers who had made iOS games, and I believe the median amount of money that they made was $3,500 cash money.
Right.
So the question is whether any of you guys have suggestions or what your best ideas are on how to market other than pray to God that you get featured on the Apple Store. I know that Jason's going to point to brands. Are there what other brilliant ideas can perhaps be pursued in the future to try to advertise these games where you really don't have any marketing channel to the consumer?
So I think that's one of the challenges is that, well, two things. For a start, in that survey, it wasn't clear how many of those games are premium or free-to-play. I know the survey you're referring to is very depressing. If you look at the average revenue between a premium game and a free-to-play